it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. I guess this is going to be the first, if not the only, clip update that you see in this video. A current me does not know that answer. Future me will know. But it is actually currently Monday, October the 24th. And it's been a week since the last time I gave you guys an update. And I did try to film a short little clip the other day, and I tried 3 different times. Did not like either take. And so I said, well, I'll come back to it. I'll just try this another day because I wasn't feeling it. It was late at night. It was dark. And I just wasn't digging how everything was looking, the things things that were coming out of my mouth. So yeah. But anywho, Abby is in bed. I just put her down. Actually, I put her down about half an hour ago, and she's still rolling around, kind of talking to herself. Andy is home from work. It's technically, well, yeah, he would be home by now anyway. But Andy is home, but he's in the bedroom resting up, and so I have a little bit of time to myself, and I thought I would give you guys a little bit of an update. As far as haul, I don't really have haul. I have stitching mail that in the form of the 123 stitch order that I received in the mail the other day. So I'll show you that here in a little bit. So let me just get on in to the stitchy stuff so we can be done with this. I am waiting on a grocery delivery order, but they haven't started shopping for it yet, so I am going to attempt to leave the lines of communication open just in case I get a notification that something has been substituted or refunded, because things may either be in stock or out of stock. We just don't know yet. And I'm hoping the things that I requested are in stock. Particularly this big box of snack bags of chips. It's I think it was a 48 count box or something like that, and actually need that kind of size of chips because Andy takes like 3 of those bad boys to work with him every day. So that is really only good for like a couple of weeks. So I'm hoping that is in stock, but I did choose that if that was not in stock to get this, I think 28 count box of chips, but we'll see. Either way, I'm leaving the lines of communication open, because when they do the shopping like that, they will, a lot of times they'll send a message that such and such has been substituted, reply with why to approve the substitution. So I want to be able to respond if that comes in. So, but anywho, as I just said, it's been a week since the last time you saw me. And I've done a little bit of stitching on a couple of different things. I haven't touched everything yet, like I did last time, but I've worked on a couple of things, and I'll show you that. So the first thing I can show you is the Hindsight Last Stitch Cemetery. This is what the whole thing looks like. I am working on this half over here. The last you saw, I had these 2 tombstones, and I had the LAST. I had all of that done, and then I still had some of the tan that's alongside these other letters out here. I think I had it out to here, to that C. Either the C or the E. I think it's out to the E. So, but I have the, that shadow, that tan shadow, out to the E there. But, that's what you saw last time. So this is where it's at now. Obviously, since you've last seen it, I've done ITC, and I just started on the H. So yeah, there's the H, and then you can kind of connote, you kind of make out a C and then a shadow of an E there. So basically this is a whip goal, and my initial goal on this when I first made my whip go board was to finish it, but not long after I kind of had to take a long hard look at some of my goals and scale them back a little bit. So the goal on this one became to finish half of it. So once I can get this in, I'm still debating on whether or not I want to go ahead and do the back stitching on these two tombstones. I might go ahead and do that, but we shall see. So that's where it's at right now. And the light is coming through really good today. I have this window closed. I have that window closed, but I have the front door open. So here you go. And it's nice and sunny out today. So that was that one. The other thing that I have been also working on that I showed you last time is the Heartstring Samplery Coffee Quaker. Let me show you that right quick. And when last you saw this, I had all this done here, and I had just started at the top of this little motif right there. I think I had done like a few, I'm sorry, my nails are dirty. Cleaning up after $1. I had done like a few legs of a couple of these little flower things, whatever you call them. But I tell you that because I had to move the Q-snap down. I had to move the Q-snap because I got pretty good ways into that. So this is up here. That's where I had done like up here, like a few of these little individual pieces there last time you saw it. And so I have since finished that color, and I have moved on to this color, which there's not much left in the corner right there. So there's only a little bit left. I think there's only like a couple more bits like this here on the edge, and that's all for that one. And then there is a bird. So yeah, and then there's a bird right underneath it right here, and then one last motif right here, which I think is in a green color, and then I will be done. So I don't have a lot left on it. So that is where I'm at on that right now. I did put a few stitches into Spike Spiegel. Nothing to write home about though. I'm getting closer to. I do want to try to see if by the end of the year, if I can at least finish that one big section of it, because it's technically in two separate pieces. So this is the section that I'm working on now, and I am up in here on this part of him, obviously. Once you see it, obviously. But as of right now, I am working on like his hair right in here. But otherwise, all this will be done once I can finish this piece of his hair up here. And then I can move down and start working on this down here. That's a lot, but I do want to try to at least finish that before the end of the year. So that's what he looks like. And here is where he's at now. I did a couple more rows up in here, right there. I did a couple more rows. Like I said, nothing to write home about. But, yeah. I tried to do some counting the other day of how many stitches I'd done since I picked this up the other week, and I was tired at the time, so I was just like, I got to I think like 100 or 200, and I was like, yeah, I'll do this later. So, but that's where he's at right now. So, just some black 18 count Ada, one color, and I think it's 3845 is the color. So, but yeah, finish this, and then I can bring that up even, and then finish up the last like part that's up there. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna want to continue down, but we'll see. That's in my mind. That's what I want to do in the next couple of months before the end of the year. We'll see. So there you go. That's what I worked on. And no, I didn't work on Amberson Labro anymore after you last saw her. I'm trying, y'all. I am trying, but I also have these other projects I want to get finished and worked on as well. So we'll see. I know. All it would really take is one good, I would say, week of focused stitching, and I could probably finish Amberson. So I'm going to put this pattern back on to Last Stitch Cemetery. There we go. So that's all the stitching I've done. Nothing much. I apologize, I'm still trying to get over this little head cold. So if I happen to sound a little nasally, that would be why. Today's drink, I'm just drinking strawberry sparkling water. So that's it. I did some cleaning out of the back room the other day, and I came across something that I can't believe I forgot about. I can't believe I forgot about this. And I really, really, really need to go ahead and finish this up, because it literally only take one line of backstitch to, not like one line like straight across, but like one line of text, of backstitched text, to finish this up. Problem is, as of right now, I can't remember the details. So, what did I find? I found Abby's birth announcement. And, so, yeah. All my OG people, you remember when I was working on this 2 years ago? So I need to finish this up so I can get it framed and hung up in her room. This may be a surprise additional finish this year, because I need to get that finished. And what I'm doing is I kind of need to wait until Saturday or Sunday, either one of those days, where it's going to come up in my Facebook memories, the details, because I'm missing, I don't remember the time she was born and her weight. And I think, what was the other thing? In her height. That information, couldn't tell you to save my life. I have no clue. Could I look it up? Probably, but I'm just being lazy, and I'm just gonna wait until it comes up in my Facebook memories. I don't know. Maybe I could go back and look at my photos and see my old posts. Either way, I'm gonna definitely try to go ahead and knock that out here in the next week or two. But I have a little bit of haul to share with you, and then I will let you guys go. My 1, 2, 3 stitch order came in. Not super exciting. I just got a piece of 25 count antique white Lugana, back quarter of that, and a couple of DMCs. There is a 3772 and a Lonk there. I needed those for the Haid that I'm going to be starting this weekend. So it's ready. Yes, I just got some regular non-gridded even weave, because I don't think I'm gonna be doing like, not that I'm not going to be doing parking. I probably will do parking. I don't know. Probably not. But I'm probably just going to be doing, what do you call it? Cross country. Not traveling super far, but just trying to complete as much of a color as I can, within an area. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not a fan of, like, I did try it, but I'm not a fan of completing one block at a time. Or I tried doing diagonal, one line across, one line at a time. Wasn't really a fan of that either. So I think what I'm gonna do is just end up doing the cross country thing, and just using the color as far as I can use it, and But anywho, that's why I didn't get the gridded Lugana. So last you saw me, I did mention that I had placed an order with 123 Stitch, and that I had kind of ordered an additional chart, just because I can't just place an order with 123 Stitch and not get a chart. So I had mentioned that it was a Jardin Privé. That's all the information I gave you. So what did I get? I got Cat Lovers by Jardin Privé. So it's got Quakers, it's got black cats. So yeah, super cute. Super, super cute. And it's funny though that there's all these plants in these Quakers, like these Quakers with like plants and flowers incorporated in them. And that's kind of funny because cats love to play with plants most of the time. So, but that is my 123 Stitch order. That is all the fun stitchy stuff I have to show you guys today. I did go ahead and book my hotel in Cincinnati for StitchCon. I went ahead and got a room all to myself at the, I think it's Hyatt Place. It's the one that's attached to the convention center. And I wanted to be sure to go ahead and get a room at that particular hotel because it's less travel between there and the convention center. And seeing as it's my first time going to StitchCon, it's my first time going to Cincinnati, I don't really know what to expect. So I'm kind of trying to make things easy on myself. So I'm not having to worry about how I'm going to get back and forth to the convention center. So that is booked. The only thing left to do is to start working up what I'm going to take to StitchCon, and as the months get closer, I will probably go ahead and book my travel. I've been looking into the travel, like how I'm going to get there. Not a fan of flying. I can do it, especially since a non-stop flight from Charlotte to Cincinnati is like an hour and a half, which is not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. So, if I have to take a flight, I will do that. I was kind of looking at possibly taking a train because I think that would be super exciting. But a train ride from this area to that area is 20 hours. So I would basically have to leave the day before. And StitchCon is the 15th through the 18th. I know I was saying different dates last time. But I would have to leave on the 14th to get there at 3 a.m. on the 15th. So what am I going to do for the 12 hours between 3 a.m. and 3 p.m. when I can check into the hotel? And then the other issue is that I would also have to leave super early Sunday morning, which means I would miss out on the last day or the last half day of the con. So yeah, we'll see. That's something that's also still being explored. So, but everything's still going good around here. Abby is still not asleep. She is still up in her crib playing. And speaking of crib, that's another thing that we're working on. I'm trying my best to take whatever time I can to work on that room back there and work on organizing my stuff. I got in there the other day and cleaned up a lot of stuff, a lot of trash and this and that, and put away some floss and like I have a ton. Y'all know that have been with me for a while. Y'all know that I am not afraid to UFO something. If I start it and then like 2 or 3 years later, I don't want to pick it up anymore. It's just not, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not afraid to UFO that bad boy. So I have quite a few pieces of fabric that still have that stitching in it. A couple of pieces, had either like something in the corner, like a very little bit in the corner, or I was just able to like cut off the top part of that fabric, or something very small. It was like there was one thing that I cut up. It was a large, like 1/4 yard of mushroom lagana or something, and it had a good bit of stitching on in the middle part of it, but there was still enough on the top and the bottom part of it to cut off to use for something else. So I just did that. But then the other pieces that maybe only had a little bit left, maybe it was an 1/8 of a yard or something. It was a smaller piece of fabric, and it didn't have much in it. I folded it up and put it into the bin where I keep the rest of my fabric, into whatever appropriate sized bin it goes into. Like if it was a 32 count Lugana that I started a moth pattern on, I put it in with my 32 count even weave bin. So there was probably a good 6, 8, 10, maybe like about 10 different pieces of fabric that was like that I had stitching on, that I needed to go ahead and do something with them. So I just went ahead and put them in with the appropriate bin for whatever fabric they were on. And I still need to get in there and do something with my flosses and packing away other things, like my RIT dyes and stuff. So it's a progress. It's a work in progress. So definitely, yes, I know she's coming up on her 2-year-old birthday, and we need to get her a toddler bed. Luckily for us, she has not tried to climb out of her crib like some babies do. But she is definitely, you can tell that crib is getting a little small for her. Especially because it's a mini crib. It's not even a full-size crib. So, that's all I got for y'all today. And, anything else? Nothing else I really can think of to tell you guys. So, I'm just going to leave it at that. And, I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of a mini update. I'm just going to go ahead and post this because we're going on like 25 minutes now. So, but until I see you guys again, be good. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. So, my grocery order just got here. There were a couple of substitutions, but not anything that I didn't already suggest. So, I did tell the girl, like, if for whatever reason, if the original item and the suggestion are both out of stock, message me, and we were good to go, because I was able to get pretty much what I wanted. That big box of chips that I told y'all about earlier, yeah, that was not in stock either, so I ended up having to get the 28 count, which is fine. It just means I'm gonna have to go get another. It just means I'm gonna have to make plans to get another box, or go to Sam's Club next week, something. Anywho, let me turn you around and show you what all I got. I'm not quite sure as of right this minute what my final total was, but I will put it down on the screen in the next clip. So let me turn around and show you what I got. So this is basically everything that I got. So let me kind of take you through and show you. We got some 85% ground beef round. 2 pounds of that. Actually, it's I think it totals up to almost 2.5 pounds. But I got a couple packs of that. We got some A.K.A. French toaster sticks. Abby loves these things, and I have to admit, I have had a couple of them a couple mornings. I've had one or two of them a couple of mornings, so I've eaten them too, so all's fair, you know. Then we got some sweet potato puffs. These are like tater tots, but they're made of sweet potato instead of regular potato, but they are really good. Abby also loves these, so I'll give her like a small handful of them sometimes, occasionally with dinner or lunch or something. Moving on up, we got some Blue Ribbon homemade vanilla ice cream. This is for Andy. I thought I would just get him some just for the heck of it. Another bottle of coffee creamer, my favorite kind. This is one of the substitutes, a 32 ounce of the heavy whipping cream. Actually only one of the small little like pint size one, but I'm guessing that wasn't available, so they got the next size up. So moving on, that's actually going to be used for a recipe later in the week. Next we got some Smart Food of the white cheddar popcorn. This is another substitute. Nothing big, it was just substituted for the lower size, so this was just a bigger size than what I originally ordered. Then we have some Chester's popcorn. I love that stuff. I got me a few yogurts because I am trying to make a better try at eating better, but we'll see how long that goes. Cherry orange cream, super good. Strawberry cheesecake. Strawberry, I think this was a substitute for one of the other flavors. Strawberry banana, I think, was the other flavor that's supposed to be. And then a mixed berry. I think I'm going to have to go ahead and eat this because it dropped and it busted open on the bottom. But that's okay. I don't mind. Then we got a box of orzo, which is for a recipe. It's also for that same recipe that the whipped cream, heavy cream is for. Big thing of chicken broth. I really hope there's 6 cups in here because I need that just for the soup alone. But this is what the orzo is for, plus another half cup for another recipe. But we'll see. If not, I can always go get another one. So, and then finally, a 28 count box of the snack size potato chips. So, but there you have it. That's all I got today. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye guys.